What would you do if the person you trusted the most turned out to be your greatest enemy? Canary Black is not just another spy thriller, it's a high-stakes game of betrayal, survival, and shocking twists. Directed by Pierre Morel, the mastermind behind Taken, this 2024 action thriller stars Kate Beckinsale as Avery Graves, a CIA agent forced to go rogue when the agency turns its back on her. But here's the catch. She's not just fighting for her life, she's fighting to uncover a truth that could change everything. Before we dive in, welcome to Movies Review. If you love movie breakdowns, reviews, and deep dives into thrilling films like this, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Now, let's jump into the world of Canary Black, where trust is a dangerous game. The movie kicks off with a heart-pounding sequence in Tokyo. Avery Graves, an elite CIA agent, is on a covert mission to retrieve a highly classified drive from a dangerous arms dealer. The setting is intense, neon lights reflecting off the rain-soaked streets, a silent tension lingering in the air. Avery navigates a high-security penthouse, dodging laser grids and using her combat skills to take down guards without making a sound. But just when she thinks the mission is a success, an alarm triggers, forcing her into a high-speed escape through the chaotic streets of Tokyo. A dramatic rooftop chase follows, showcasing Avery's agility and intelligence as she narrowly avoids capture. She finally escapes, securing the drive that holds secrets powerful enough to shift the global intelligence landscape. Little does she know, this mission is just the beginning of a nightmare that will test her in ways she never imagined. After completing her dangerous mission, Avery returns to what seems like a normal life. She heads home to celebrate her third wedding anniversary with her husband, David Brooks, a respected academic with no known ties to the intelligence world. This section of the movie provides a stark contrast to the action-packed introduction. Viewers see a softer side of Avery, a woman capable of love and vulnerability, far removed from the ruthless agent persona she embodies in the field. The couple shares an intimate dinner, exchanging heartfelt words about their journey together. David gifts her an old locket, something that belonged to his mother, adding an emotional depth to their relationship. But amid this warmth, there are subtle hints of unease, a flicker of doubt in Avery's eyes, a lingering look at the door, as if her instincts are warning her of an unseen danger. This carefully crafted moment of serenity makes what follows even more shocking. The happiness is short-lived. Returning home from a quick errand, Avery finds her house in complete disarray. Furniture overturned, shattered glass on the floor, and the eerie sound of a phone ringing in the silence. Panic sets in as she searches for David, only to find a chilling message scrawled across their bedroom wall. "Bring us the Canary Black file or he dies." A call comes through. The distorted voice on the other end confirms her worst fears. David has been kidnapped. The kidnappers know who she is, and they know what she's capable of. They demand the highly classified Canary Black file, something even Avery herself isn't sure exists. The CIA, however, refuses to help. They cut all ties, labeling her as compromised. Betrayed by her own agency and left to fend for herself, Avery has no choice but to enter the underworld to find answers. The clock is ticking, and every decision could mean life or death. Left with no official resources, Avery turns to the only people who might help: her contacts in the criminal underworld. These aren't just informants, they're dangerous figures with their own agendas. She meets up with an ex-intelligence hacker in a dimly lit club, trading valuable CIA secrets in exchange for leads. From underground casinos to secret warehouses, Avery follows a trail of cryptic messages and coded exchanges, unraveling a conspiracy bigger than she anticipated. The action picks up as she is ambushed in a dark alley by hired assassins. A brutal hand-to-hand fight ensues, where she uses her quick reflexes and environmental weapons to take them down. In another sequence, she engages in a high-speed car chase through the streets of Prague, dodging bullets and swerving past traffic. With every move, the kidnappers seem to anticipate her actions, making her question if there's a mole within her own circle. The more she uncovers, the more it becomes clear. David's kidnapping isn't random. There's something deeper at play. As Avery inches closer to finding David, she finally deciphers the last clue that leads her to a hidden location. She breaks into the secure facility, her pulse racing as she moves through the corridors. And then she finds him. Bound but unharmed, David looks at her with an expression that's almost unreadable. Then comes the bombshell. David isn't a victim, he's the mastermind. He is revealed to be Kaylee, a covert intelligence agent who had been working in the shadows for years. The kidnapping was a setup to manipulate Avery into getting the Canary Black file, a file that holds damning evidence against powerful figures. The realization hits hard. Every moment of their relationship, every tender memory, was built on lies. Avery, a woman who had dedicated her life to protecting the truth, had been living with a deception far greater than she could imagine. But there's no time to dwell on betrayal. The final act is set in motion as David, now an active threat, activates a deadly virus that could change the world forever. Avery must make a choice, stop him, or let emotions cloud her judgment. A final showdown ensues. A brutal, emotionally charged fight between Avery and David. It's a battle of skill, but also of ideals. Avery, driven by duty and heartbreak, ultimately overpowers him. With seconds to spare, she disables the virus and prevents a global catastrophe. The aftermath is bittersweet. The CIA offers her reinstatement, but she refuses. The betrayals have changed her. Instead, she is approached by a mysterious organization called MC6, an independent group working beyond government control. The movie ends with Avery walking away, stepping into an uncertain future, ready to embrace a new mission and a new identity. As the screen fades to black, one question lingers. In a world where trust is a luxury, how do you know who you really are? Overall, Canary Black delivers on action but struggles with originality. The film's high-energy sequences, well-executed fights, and stylish cinematography make it an entertaining watch. Kate Beckinsale gives a solid performance, bringing both physicality and emotion to the role of Avery Graves. However, the story itself follows a familiar formula, often feeling predictable rather than groundbreaking. If you love fast-paced espionage thrillers with intense action, this movie is worth checking out. But if you're looking for a deeply complex spy narrative, Canary Black might not fully satisfy. What do you think? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed this review, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel Movies Review. We have more exciting breakdowns and reviews coming your way, so stay tuned.